quick late night stream. I'm going to be playing Rug POko again, POko. We just had a stream with a 5-0, so I'm pretty down to run it back. I don't know if I'll get all the matches in tonight, but we'll see what happens. Alright, we're on the draw versus RDFI. We have a pretty medium hand, but we could always get a Force of Will if needed on our turn 1. I think it's worth keeping. Oh, and then it was shops. Maybe it'll be Eldrazi, or not Eldrazi. Maybe it'll be survival. This is actually not the worst hand against shops. Oh, it's not shops. God. Reg? I have said like 4 different decks that it is clearly not. Maybe we should not have started the late night stream. So it is actually survival and not dredge. Opponent's down to very few cards and has already pitched Force of Vigor and Collector Oof, so that puts us in a decent spot to PO off if we hit like off-color Moxen, which we do not. In that case, I'm pretty down to Merchant Scroll for an Ancestral. Could Merchant Scroll for a Force of Will to stop a Collector Oof or a Survival. I think that has a lot of merit too. If opponent has second Collector Oof, it has a lot of merit. If opponent No, I don't think so. I think I'm looking to kill opponent here. Kind of makes me want to play Ancestral. But man, if we just had another Moxen, everything would be great. That's why I kind of want an Ancestral. I want to take an Ancestral. I'm not going to show Opal. I don't want opponent to put me on PO. But I guess Jet Volcanic might just put me on PO anyways. Opponent is going to both just going to combat. That's interesting. Does that mean opponent actually does have Force of Will or Force of Vigor? It's kind of odd that opponent wouldn't activate Bazaar. It makes me think opponent does have Force of Will or Force of Vigor. I have time. I can just play a Narset and force it out of them. I don't even hate that. So there's the Force of Will. Lavinia, blue card. Okay, this is fine. We just took 5 damage to do that. It wasn't a big deal. Now opponent activates, goes to 1 card, looks for like a hollowed one here. Basically all they can really be looking for. Pitched Gilded Drake Forest Bazaar. Found a 1 mana card. Just another, sure, Noble Hierarch. Alright, so we're pretty much free to try to PO off here. We just need to draw well off our Ancestral Recall. POko's great. Big fan. That's an interesting card. We also have the ability to start making things with Oko, turn the hollowed one into a 3/3, make some blocks. Obviously Noble Hierarch makes that a little hard, but our number one idea would be to just combo off here. We really, really would love that off-color Moxen. We also have the ability to Grave Shot, but it looks like we're gonna have to Time Walk, unfortunately. We don't have to Time Walk. So what we can do, we could POko make this a 3/3. Opponent has 4 damage. You don't. You don't. So I could also grape shot and kill both these, which is almost like time walking. Actually, if we play Oko and make a food that turns on our Mox Opal, holy shit, I didn't even see that line. Alright, well now I've seen the line, so I'm kind of in. We lose out on the ability to do big stormy things, but this is kind of... Oh, wait. We don't actually have 2 mana, though. So we might have just killed ourselves. We might have just killed ourselves because we didn't have 2 mana. We only have 1 mana. So I guess we'll just make this Mox Opal into a 3/3. Yeah, not the strongest play. Not the strongest play. Well, Deathrite Shaman currently doesn't have black mana. Shit. We could always turn the hollowed one into a 3/3, and then the max we can take is still 6. Yeah, I tried to kill myself to the best of my ability here. I was so happy that I was going to turn on Metalcraft that I did not realize that I did not have enough mana to time walk after we played Oko. Oh, now we have a blocker. We're not going to die. We have like plenty of other resources here as well. So I'm not... Like, we're not dead, but I obviously wasn't an ideal line. I think there we're probably just supposed to time walk and hold Opal. Or Grape Shot. I also think like just grape shotting both the 1-drops is fine. Is this going at me? Of course it is. All right, I'm just gonna chump. It's fine. I'll trade my Mox Opal for a time walk. Basically, opponent can't really advance their board state at all. They could play like if the card they drew obviously is an oof. That's kind of annoying. The card they drew was a Thalia, which is also kind of... You were the very first subscriber to my channel, so thank you for the support and being a powerful wizard. 9 months and first sub. Oh boy. Alright, whatever, this is fine. Alright, so we have enough mana to do this here, everything here, right? We can just island, ruby, make a food, grape shot, time walk. I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight, guys. It's already pretty late, but I'll do my best. So we have a lot of options here. I think I like swapping the food for a Deathrite Shaman, POing everything back, replaying my Oko. I think that's what I like doing. So I'm going to swap the food for a Deathrite Shaman. I'm going to bounce these to my hand. Not the Deathrite Shaman. That wouldn't end well for me. Oh, cool. We get to keep going if we want. So we have the ability to PO again. Not super thrilled on that one. I kind of like just turning my jet into... I don't even know if we need to turn our jet into a 3/3. We can actually just make a food and sacrifice it, which actually just seems better in my mind. Yeah, opponent should not be able to win through this. We could also turn Hollowed one into a 3/3. But I'd rather get my Oko to 6, I think. I could be wrong. I don't think any of the lines really change anything. I think we're going to win no matter what. We're gonna start like exiling things with Deathrite Shaman. I mean, Hollowed One being a 3/3 is relevant for when we start making 3/3s and blocking. I don't think I played this game super well, but I don't think it's going to matter because one Hollowed One isn't enough to beat an Oko. Is he gonna swing at Oko? No, it's gonna swing at me. I don't even need to crack this food if I don't want to. I'm probably just going to crack the food anyways. Oh yeah, we're just gonna start comboing off here for sure. I think this one we can make the hollow one into an elk, and then on the next one we can make one of our other things. Let's play a top, sure, why not? We can do whatever we want. We can't really lose this game. Oh, look, we can actually lightning bolt the hollowed one now. We can snap time walk too. Yeah, we can't really lose from here. I mean, we could also paradoxical outcome. I don't really care what we're doing. We can just keep doing things. As long as we're doing things, that's all that matters. I actually just, like, don't care. I'm doing whatever seems fun at this point. I kind of want a twister at some point, so... No, opponent! Why can't I have fun? Opponent's being really nice in chat, too. They're a fan of the stream, and they're complimenting Oko, so I'm a big fan of opponent. Yeah, I definitely didn't play any of that optimally, but okay, all right. We'll try to tighten that up a little bit. I don't know. I started the stream too late. What if I get like a beer? Will that help or hurt? That can only help, right? All right. So against, I don't know if we've ever played against survival with this deck. I can't imagine that Managorge or Hydra is bad. Though they do have Gilded Drake. And I'd like a Lightning Bolt. And I don't really need extra land. Though if they're playing Oof, I kind of do want like 14. And then we don't really need Pyroblast. And then I don't really need Wheel. Or Hercules. Definitely don't need Hercules. Maybe we just want... I don't really know. I don't think I've actually played against this deck with this version of PO. I guess we can just trim a top. Alright, I'm gonna grab a beer and see if that helps. I don't know why that would help, but that's the plan. Oh. Okay, let's try to play better. We've got a nice... Let me mute this before I kill everybody with my sound. Alright, we got a nice green zebra watermelon sour. Alright, cool. This hand is... I think kind of medium, but pretty good against a survival draw, so I'm going to keep it. One Moxen makes this hand much better, too. Yeah, we're not afraid of Deathrite Shamans, that's for sure. Yeah, Oko probably shouldn't have been +1, but they wanted him to survive, so it's kind of insane. Ooh, an emerald and a merchant scroll. Yeah, I'm kind of down. I would like both of those. Sure. I'm going to take the emerald now, so that if opponent played a Thalia, it wouldn't cost 1 extra. So we actually get to play a Mana Gorger Hydra next turn and be pretty happy about everything. Or we can play a Narset, which we probably will do. And then try to Twister. If an opponent didn't play Bazaar, there's like more upside to a Hydra. But if opponent's going to play a Bazaar, we should probably just play our Narset. We really aren't countering anything besides... Ooh, are they going straight for a 2-mana spell on Oof, maybe? Yeah, a survival that we'll counter. So we're going to counter this when we're going to... Unfortunately, because we went Emerald instead of Merchant Scroll, I have to pitch Twister, which seems like a misplay. Maybe we're probably supposed to not worry about Thalia because we had a Force of Will and just taken the Merchant Scroll. I still think we want to just play a Narset next turn, so I will just pitch this Twister, as unfortunate as it is. That's a pretty big misplay, so we can definitely chalk that up as something that we should do better next time. Definitely think I would take the Scroll instead of the... Because we had the Force of Will, we weren't worried about like a Stony Silence effect. I'm just going to play this Narset to stop this Bazaar. Hopefully opponent doesn't have 2 creatures in hand. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to take Ancestral Recall, even though I kind of want a Sapphire. It's just a higher upside. Doesn't mean our Merchant Scroll doesn't have very many good targets left. Just Dig Through Time and Force. I don't think I'm supposed to just play Mana Gorger Hydra there. I can play Mana Gorger Hydra at any other turn of this game, and it's going to be equally good. Whereas Narset's going to be great right now. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, our Mana Gorger Hydra will not be getting Abrupt Decayed, so that's nice. Didn't opponent have a Lavinia game 1? Our opponent is on Bayou Forest Lavinia? That's pretty deep. I'm impressed. This is a solid Lavinia mana base, right? Oh boy. Force of Will, Bayou, Lavinia. Abrupt Decay. So hopefully opponent doesn't hit a Root Walla and a 1-drop here, or else we're in trouble. I need to mute this for like a hot minute. Alright, where are we back at? Alright, so opponent also has Bird of Paradise in their deck. They decided to pitch Hollow One, which means that their last card is better than Hollowed One. I don't exactly know what that means. I don't know what the card better than Hollowed One is here. Maybe it's like an oof. Alright, well. We've got a Hydra. We've got a Force of Will. Misstep would have been a reasonable idea, Luca. That's for sure. I mean, we're gonna win this game, though I definitely don't think I sequenced correctly, which is unfortunate. But it ended up working out because opponent Abrupt Decayed Narset and not our Mana Gorger Hydra, which would be bad for us. Man, Abrupt Decay is a good clean answer to Mana Gorger Hydra. So opponent here did hit Basking Root Walla, so I suspect a follow-up of Oof, and then a Vengevine coming out of the yard. Oh, just a Hollowed One. So I don't need to force. Clearly don't need to force. But I don't know if I hate forcing either. Whoa! What's up, Julian? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. All the Legacy Wizards, I assume. We're playing some vintage tonight. We're playing a Rug PO. That would be Paradoxical Outcome deck with POko. And we're currently playing against Survival, and this is round 1. Currently trying to figure out if we care about forcing this hollowed one. I don't really think so, but I also don't think it hurts us. Welcome, welcome. We're currently up 1 game against Survival. So there's that. Does this come back to bite me if opponent draws Survival off the top? Kinda. But I also get to block with Mana Gorger Hydra if I do cast Force this turn, which I think is actually pretty big upside. I don't have Ancestral anymore, so I don't really need a Merchant Scroll. Next turn we can just top Narset, find a Moxen, start looking to Paradoxical Outcome. This Hydra will quickly become pretty lethal. So I don't want to use my... I would rather keep a red source. No, I don't really need a red source. We could kept the Merchant Scroll and gotten another Force of Will, if that's something that we thought we wanted to do. But opponent can't use their Bazaar once we have a Narset, so we're actually in a much better spot against Bazaar. So opponent really just has to top deck their Survival of the Fittest. Here, we're looking for permanence. So, like, Opal's pretty good. But obviously, Dig Through Time is a more powerful card. I actually don't think we need Dig Through Time. Because we're looking to just set up another Narset activation, find another off-color Moxen, Paradoxical Outcome. So I actually think I'm okay with just taking an Opal here. Opponent can't... Well, opponent will kill Narset, actually. Which is a little unfortunate, but I think that's also okay. We might just want to attack. The worst opponent can do is they can draw Survival, but they will have no creatures to pitch. If they... I think we're just attacking here. Their highest they can do 8 damage, actually. That would be pretty bad. I probably shouldn't have attacked. This sets us up for a very easy lethal, though. I probably should not have attacked there. This is 4, activate, 7, 8 damage. It's a full board trade, and I keep a Narset. I probably win from that situation, too. So it's a little hard, but I think I'd probably make the trade if I was the opponent. So that would leave me with an onboard Narset and opponent at nothing, so it's a little hard for them to make that call. But I don't know if this is a better position for them. So we take... Oh, they gained life. Interesting. But because we have a Narset in play, we really can't have any kind of Vengevine shenanigans with Bazaar. So we're really not in danger of dying from 17 here. Opponent is much more danger of dying on their next turn. I guess we can also spin this top and see if there's a lightning bolt on top. That would actually save Narset. I'll wait till they activate. Brazen Borrower is sweet. I think that card's pretty strong. Is there a lightning bolt on top? There is not. There is just a Black Lotus. Alright, we'll take a Black Lotus. Yeah, we should be very, very lethal. Mana Gorger Hydra is a pretty crazy card. We can actually activate our top on upkeep here, just as another spell cast, and I think we will. We're really just looking for the correct number of spells. Opponent's top card could have been Mindbreak Trap, which would make this play bad, but I'm not going to play around Mindbreak Trap. So activate... Probably we should have put the Opal as the other card below, just in case this got countered and I would have to draw another spell. But in that case, would I be attacking still? Unclear. I'm pretty sure we have a command for that, Gabo. Alright, got the GGs. So I don't think that was the cleanest play we've ever had, but our deck is can do a lot more powerful things, I think, than survival. So we'll just hop right back in. While we've got everyone here, I'll go over the deck real quick. You can find the deck through the Cardboard Live extension, but we'll also just go over it right now for the people who haven't been here before.